Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Agrosaurus here, back with more Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess. Last time I made the Battlin series deck, but I'm not really happy with it. So I went back and cleaned some stuff up, added more utility, and I'm pretty happy with what I have now. So let me show you. Still keeping with the same mainstay Battlin boxer monsters. We have 3 Glassjaw, 3 Spars, 3 Headgeared. Optimal way to set up your X-Seeds, very nice. 2 Bailouts, because who wants to take direct damage? You can just set them out there, have something to defend yourself, and it's all very nice and good. Blaster, so many ways to summon him, and so useful with his 2 effects, how he can be special summoned and destroy a card that is giving you trouble. And since these are majority of my monsters that I go into the graveyard are fire type, I can use it pretty frequently if I do draw a blaster. 2 Photon Thrashers, 2 nice warriors, again able to use X-Seeds from them, and since all of these are warriors, warrior XYZs, pretty useful for summoning them because they can only be special summoned, which won't use up your normal summon, which is cool. 2 Battlin Boxer Spirits, 2 Warrior Returning Alive, 2 Reinforcement of the Armies, just to get your monsters back, especially helpful for getting Spars, and just making more Blood Yolks. 3 Darkhold Shackles, of course the most annoying equip spell in the game, because you can use it offensively. 2 Call of the Haunted, just more ways to get monsters on the field. 2 Mirror Force, self-explanatory. 3 Memory of a Rival. I don't know if I explained this last time, I don't know if I had this in my deck before, but what it does is when something attacks you, you take the damage to your life points, but you banish that monster, and you get it, and you special summon it at the end of your opponent's next end phase. So that's basically, the deck that's giving me trouble right now is Shaddoll's, because they're so annoying. So I'll set it, and then Midrash or Nephilim will attack me, and I'll just use this and banish it, and it becomes mine. And not too long, but basically it just gets that monster out of there, which is the most important thing. So it's really useful, but you are taking a big hit to your life points, but I think it's worth it. 2 Skill Drain, pay 1000 life points. The effects of all face-up effect monsters on the field are negated, which does hurt my Battlin boxers, but mostly just so that Midrash can do stupid special summoning limitations, and just I can also negate Blasters and Photon Thrashers effects. Excuse me, which is actually really useful because you won't have the attack penalty, where if you have another monster with Photon Thrasher, you can't attack with it. So you have a 2100 monster right there, and that's pretty useful. And if you special summon Blaster and you have skill drain up, it won't go back to your hand. So that's really useful. And 2 Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell. Discard 1 spell card, which I don't really like. I can use them, but if I would much rather be able to use Cursed Seal. Discard 1 spell card, negate the activation and the effect of a spell card, destroy it, and your opponent can't activate spell cards with that name during the rest of this duel. So that means no Shaddol fusion, which totally destroys Shaddolls. It's super useful, and maybe I'll be able to showcase it. Hopefully it'll do what I intend for it to do. 3 Goblinberg. This is a really interesting card. Just like, what is it? It's a plane with a dude. I don't know. but it's a weird card, but it's super useful. When it's normal summoned, you can special summon one level 4 or lower monster from your hand, then change it to a defense position if you activate it. So basically, I can normal summon this and special summon any of these, except Blaster, of course. That's really useful because it is also a warrior, which means I can summon anything except YUGIOH. And I'll go over my new Exceeds soon. And Chaos Hunter, kind of something that I just threw in there, just something that I thought would be useful. Whenever your opponent special summons a monster, you can discard one card from your hand to special summon this card from your hand. And your opponent can't remove monsters from play. So they can't banish anything. I don't think Shadal's actually banishes anything. But it's just useful for getting a 2500 monster out there. It can compete with Midrash. And you won't take that much damage from Nephilim. But of course, it's 2500, not bad. So just get that out there and wreck shit. Unfortunately, I can't do any Exceeds with it. Although, if I find something relevant, then I'll probably edit it. But for now, it's just kind of there. And it could be useful. So let's go into the Exceeds 3 Yoke Mans. Self-explanatory, I went over it last time. Super useful, super scary. It can totally negate Nephilim. When Nephilim attacks you, you can just use the effect to gain 800 attack and destroy it. So, and then you get whatever effects. Excuse me. Get whatever effects you can do with it, and it's super useful. Excalibur, discard 2 XYZ materials attached to it and gain 2000 attack. Super helpful if you're gonna close out a match or something, or if you just want to compete with something that has more than possibly whatever YUGIOH you have out there or whatever. It's really good for that. The 2 new ones that I added, Comics Hero King Arthur. 2 level 4 warrior monsters. If this card would be destroyed by battle, you can detach 1 XYZ material, and when you do, it gains 500 attack and your opponent takes 500 damage. Super useful. You can make this 2400 into a potential 3400, but yeah, it's a really good alternative if you don't have YUGIOH available to you, and yeah, it's super cool. And next one I have is Zubaba General. 2 level 4 monsters, so it doesn't have to be warriors. Once per turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card, equip 1 warrior type monster from your hand, and it gains attack equal to the combined attack of what is equipped to it. So it has a base of 2000, and if you have, say, a glass jaw in your hand, you can equip it to it, and it gets 4k. That is super useful. But you can also do it with Photon Thrasher, which is really useful because if you have something out there, you can't even summon it. So why not, if you have like one of these and you have a Photon Thrasher in your hand, you can just make an Exceed, make a Zubaba General, and attach it to it, 4100. Bam. Really nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the protection, the failsafe of like what YUGIOH and Arthur have, but it's still super useful. So let's try to demonstrate this deck in an AI match against the Shadal deck. This is Shadal's and Artifacts, which is a really scary combination, and it's really annoying. So obviously from what I can already see combo here, I can just normal summon Goblinderberg, special summon Spar, make that into let's make it into Arthur, actually. Just because it has 2400, nothing vanilla on, like no fusion monsters on Shadal's can really contest with that. And I can, yeah, I'm going to use Reinforcement here. I'm going to get my Headgeared for next turn, because what I can do is I can use Headgeared's effect, send like a Glacia or something, and use Battlin Boxer Spirit and get another get a yoke out there. So let's see what the AI decides to do. That's probably, oh, I was gonna summon the sword. I don't know what that one does. So that just special summoned. So I can use Chaos Hunter right now, and I can send anything to the graveyard. I'll actually send Blaster, just so I can have it out there. So that's gonna come out there. It's probably gonna pop that, yeah, because artifacts is scary. What do I have in here? I actually forgot. I forgot. I thought I had a Battlin Boxer in there, but no, I just have Chaos Hunter and Blaster in there. I'll use the headgear combo right now. I'm gonna do that. Send Glassjaw there. Use Battlin Boxer Spirit. Throw that there. And I will make a yoke. First of 3, hopefully. But you saw that I could use Blaster's effect because I had the fire stuff in my hand. But now I don't. But it doesn't really matter because I can just bop that, and I can bop that. I don't want to touch that face down because shit alls. There you go. Gonna use Shadow the Hedgehog over there, and it's gonna use Shaddoll Fusion. Yay! There's Nephilim. Nephilim is fun. Nephilim is really, really fun. So if it decides to attack Lead Yoke, but no, it's going to attack Arthur. And what Nephilim does, if you don't know, it can only be fusion summoned, blah blah blah. You can send one Shaddoll card from your deck to the graveyard when it's special summoned at the start of the damage step. If this card battles a special summoned monster, destroy it. So that means Arthur, that means Yoke, that means any of these, and it's super annoying. So I can use Blaster's effect to destroy one of these, but no, I'll opt to not do that. I'm gonna actually shackle Nephilim right now, and you see 2800 just turned to 100 over 100, and that's really annoying for people that are on the receiving end of it. So I'm just gonna summon Spar, who decides to Solemn Warning that, which is fine by me. I'm going to actually kill the other Shaddoll monsters first, because even if it does attack me, because it can still kill me with the effect, but I can still use my effect to negate that, kill Nephilim, and it totally negated my shackle, which sucks. But whatever, I still have 3k. And you see I destroy Nephilim by doing that, which is super useful, but it has Midrash out there, but I can't really special summon anything. What Midrash does, which is also really annoying, and I mentioned it before, you can only special summon once per turn if it's on the field, but that also means the Shaddoll user can only special summon once per turn, and it's really annoying. And it also can't be destroyed by card effects, so if I try to use Blaster on it, it won't do anything. So I'm gonna actually, what does the flip do? Target, special summon end. So if I decide to pop Falcon here, it can just summon Nephilim in defense, and that'll be super annoying. So I'm just gonna kill Midrash right now. Gonna get some really nice damage on it. I can... I think if I destroy it with card effects... Oh wait. If this is sent to the graveyard by card effect... Yeah, so I don't even want to do that either. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna attack Midrash. And there goes Midrash's effect, and it gets a Shaddoll card. But Shaddoll Roots isn't that great. There's a Shaddoll Fusion, second Nephilim out. So essentially, I can stall out Nephilim as long as I have an XYZ material on this thing, but that's not always going to be the case. So this is the last thing that I can do. I will destroy Nephilim here, and I can get headgeared here, use its effect, send a glass jaw, and get a spar. So I can't get another lead yoke out there. And actually I can just go for game here, assuming that it doesn't have mirror force or anything. I can just actually pop that falcon now because they decided to put it in attack mode, and that's the game. So you can see it can fight Shaddolls fairly well, but again, if you're against a human player, it's not going to be that easy, most likely. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That's kind of like what my deck is, except it's not as good because I don't have these cards in real life, nor do I have I have Excalibur, but I don't have the Arthur and Zubaba. I don't know why I keep doing that. It's just a fun word. There's also Gagaga in this game, and so it's a fun game. If you guys don't play Yu-Gi-Oh, you should totally play it. Use a simulator like YUGIOH Pro or Dev Pro, or play Dueling Network. It's fun. It's fun, guys. So next time I'll try to find a different archetype to do, because I'm sure no one wants to hear burning Battlin Boxer anymore. So next time, yeah, we'll do some more stuff. Take it easy, guys.